Hi, I'm Glenn McGinnis, host of Outburst on the Cable Public Affairs channel. Lately, we, like many others, have been doing things differently. We've been talking to people across the country via Zoom about the COVID-19 pandemic and the issues surrounding it. We posed this question to Canadians. How do you feel about a universal basic income for all Canadians?
The CERB plan was put into effect as an emergency relief. Like, they had to do it quick. They didn't just, this wasn't put into effect in a long term, like they were planning for COVID to happen. So I think they're doing the best that they can with the plate that they've been given. I just don't think it's realistic for everyone to expect more than what we're getting right now.
I think this at some point in time we have to consider how we make provision in terms of shelter, human needs, food, clothing, those kind of things for every citizen in Canada. Whether that needs to be a universal basic income or not is a question that I think needs to be answered somewhere down the line. We can do it by providing through the welfare systems that we have across the country already and doing them properly.
I think the idea of that would be, a wonderful thing. It would certainly get a lot of people, the food and clothing that they need, and I think it would be great. I just don't know how feasible that is.
2 litres of orange juice here in Iqaluit can cost anything from $10 to $15. If you go further up island, it's even more. So Canadians that live in the southern part of Canada would be shocked to find out what the cost of daily living is in the north. And they may say, well, choose not to live there, but Canada wants sovereignty to the Arctic. You've got to have people living here. So, yeah, can Canada afford it? I would guess not at this particular time, because the whole world is going to be in a financial crisis. But it is a noble idea that may be something that Canada could aspire to in the future.
I think it would be a really bad thing for economy, a really bad thing for Canadians. And how are we going to find that kind of money? Why don't they just lower the prices of everything so we can start back in the 80s and then work our way forward?
But in a situation like this, we don't know how long, but hopefully this will be over sooner than later. And but to keep the people calmer. I don't have a worry, but there are a lot of people around me that do have worries and cares.